Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining. There are still a few people coming in. Um, so we'll get started in a few minutes. As we wait, I'll just go over a few reminders that unless you're presenting, just please keep yourself on mute with video off to preserve sound quality. This is being recorded, so if you have to leave early or if you've joined late, you can always check us out on YouTube later. Any links, resources we discussed will be in the YouTube show notes. And if you have a question for us, please type it in chat. We'll get to every question, or try to get to every question we receive. So it looks like we still have a few joining, but Ms. Gina and Miss Erin, if you'd like to start, please take it away.
Great. Thank you. Hi, Aaron.
Hey, everybody. Hi,
Thank you,
Gina.
Ariel. Hello, everybody. We got new computers, and I am slowly trying to understand the new Outlook, which I'm okay with a new computer, but the new Outlook is driving me a little crazy. So trying
We're
to get
getting
my
there, everybody.
bearings. Yes.
Hopefully, summer is peaceful for you.
Mm,
Hopefully, it's nap time. Um, or,
yeah.
I know some of you have summer camp and there's a whole lot going on with that. Um, for which I will say as mom, I'm very grateful for everyone who is doing summer camp because my two kids are at summer camp right now. So thank you.
Hmm.
So
Remember those days. Yes.
yes, I know. I'm still in that zone, Gina. Still in summer camp. Summer camp mode was my two. So. But
Mm,
welcome everybody. Happy summer.
happy summer.
So we have updates today. Gina, I'm not sure if you have anything you want to start with, but I'll just start and we can kind of go back and forth because we know we have some people still joining, still getting site settled. We are updating our website. So Coalition's still gonna have a website. It's just gonna look even prettier than it did before. So we're upgrading to a new platform. Part of that's necessary. Platforms change, technology changes every few years. And so we're upgrading to a new and even better platform to give you an even better experience. So a lot of the same pages that you go to now that you may need now still going to be there. It's just going to, be a little more, I guess, updated, colorful. We're adding some new colors in, so it'll be pretty cool. So we're excited. So all goes well. We're planning to release the week of the 20th. We're still doing updates and tweaks in the back end. Big thank you to our partner that does all that for us. If I had to do it, everybody, we would be operating on carrier pigeon. So thankful that we have people who do this for us. So we will be updating that. Having said that, we are transitioning all of our resources to really be on demand. So you're still going to be able to see us on all the channels. So our website will be up to date. You will see resources on there. You're still going to have the newsletter that comes on the 5th. There's the PD newsletter that comes to all of you and also to your teams on the 15th with all the PD updates. I know we send lots of e-blasts for anything that's really pressing that you may need. But we're going to transition away from doing these phone calls. Gina, you and I have done a long road. But we want to make
Oh,
sure you have everything at your fingertips when you need it. We know a lot of times, not that we love this for you, but sometimes you're working at night. After you've, said goodbye to all your families, you're doing things at night. And so we want to make sure you have the kind of access you need. Um, you will still be able to get videos and updates on our YouTube channel, but also you will see updates coming out from newsletters, socials, and website. We want to make it as on demand as we possibly can for you. So if you happen to be up working at night, you can have everything you need, all the updates, everything easy to find. As the website rolls out, we'll be sending direct links and QR codes just so you can link directly to the pages you need. So you don't have to wander around. Although I will tell you the layout's going to look pretty similar. Things are going to be in the same places. But we'll send you direct links so you can get to everything you need. But we want you to be able to find it and find it quickly. Having said that, Gina will still be hosting provider meetings. So they're still there.
Yes, we still do have our quarterly provider meetings, which we've been doing, gosh, for a longer time than
Yeah.
these, but those will still be available. So we have one coming up in August. And of course, we always have the ability to put on a meeting when we have something going on. So as we get closer to, many of you got the mini grant that we had out, we will need an expenditure report, and so we'll throw a webinar on to cover that if we need to. If we feel that that's going to be, a little tricky, we'll make sure we get something out to you for that. If we have other changes coming up or things flying around, we're happy to do more webinars. So yeah, this would be our last Q&A, monthly Q&A, but it certainly has been quite the ride at this point. It's been, I think, 5 years, so it's been quite a while. That's a lot. We've logged a lot over the years, but yeah. Update wise, two big things. I think a lot of people saw an email come through from WebAuthor. Maybe got a couple of those emails, something about updating provider updates. Had like a view and then you tried to click on it and it didn't really work. If you saw that email or you had staff that got that email, you can ignore that email. We don't know why it went out. So we're working with WebAuthor to figure that out, but there's nothing that you need to update at this point in time. It's not tied to the mini grant in any way. And so you can just delete that email. Thank you though, for those of you that were like, oh, what do I need to do? Help me, help me, help me. There's nothing for you to do. So I don't even know what they really want you to do. So there's nothing for you to update. You didn't miss anything. It just got stuck in there somewhere. I'm not even sure. So as far as provider services go, many people are still getting their VPK applications in for this fall. If you did want to start when the school district starts, which is August 10th this year, we did ask that you get your application into us by Monday, the 20th, so that we have time to review it. Once we get it certified, then the system will open up for you to do your enrollment of your students. So we want to make sure that you've been collecting those VPK certificates and we're approving families for VPK. So we want to make sure that we have your application and your VPK contract done so that you can then do those enrollments and move forward, because that triggers all the other things like the VPK Fast and getting those kids uploaded over onto the Renaissance website. And then we will have our progress monitoring for VPK coming out in August. So all of that, and your attendance timely and all of that kind of hinges on having the VPK application and contract done. And we're in the throes of approving those. In line with that, I did send out an email with what VPK is paying this year. If you missed that, it did go down slightly. It is $5.78 an hour for a total reimbursement of full-time equivalent of $3,121.20 for fall VPK 26-27. We did the governor's budget came out at the end of June, so that is the rate that we have. Again, that's 31.21 and 20 cents for 578. So I did send that out in an email if you missed it, with some VPK reminders. The new VPK calendars from DEL for the literacy trainings and the third part of phonological awareness I included in that email. So if you have staff that are taking those trainings, that calendar's out for July, August, and September, I believe. And they sign up for those through the DEL or DCF website, excuse me, through the DCF website with the course ID. And then those are held usually virtual interaction, a Zoom call. That's probably the biggest thing that went out for VPK. I did want to also mention that I did resend out the school district's calendar. So the original school district calendar that I had sent out, there will have been some changes to that. So please make sure that you're looking at the most recent version of the school district calendar. There are some days off that changed a little bit. So on that most recent email I sent out with the VPK rates, the calendar's included on there. So if you may want to just make sure you have the right days off, because that did change slightly from when I first pulled it from their website. I think that was my biggest things. thank you, everybody that did orientation. Everybody's done orientation for school readiness. I do owe you the PowerPoint, so that's coming for school readiness. And remember that all your staff, if you do school readiness and you serve birth to 5 students or, pre-K students, your staff, we'd love to have them in the registry and they're eligible for the CSE Star Award. So we'll include some information about that for you to share with your staff also. Don't know that I had anything. Those are my big reminders. The webinar, yeah. Any questions? Any thoughts?
The only other one, Gina, and we've been putting it out in newsletters, is just there's been the learning management system. So if you go in our calendar and you're looking for trainings, the learning management system, or what we affectionately, because we like to use letters for everything, LMS system is upgraded and even better than ever. So there's just a couple little extra things to note as you log in. Your trainings are still there, everything's still there. And we just sent instructions out in the newsletter for anyone who needs them. It's pretty, easy to get in, not a big change, but just want to make sure everyone has those. That's been one little update to the system. So we want to make sure you have that. And we do have new wonderful and amazing trainings up on our calendar. So please make sure you take a look at those. Very exciting as always. So that's another big update coming up. The only other thing I would tell you is save the date for December 8th. Our Love to Learn event will be at the Kravis Center again. So it'll be the morning of December 8th. Join us for breakfast. We will have more details coming out about ticketing, and the event and speakers and all the amazing things that'll be happening there. So save the date for December 8th. You'll see it coming up on our socials. So make sure you hold that date on your calendar.
Nice.
And I don't know that we have a ton of updates right now going on.
No, I really don't think we do. I've talked to, yeah. No, if you have anything, please let us know if you need some additional information. I haven't, it's summer. Not that we are off, but it's a different vibe in the summer than it is during the school
Well,
year.
and we know you're all gearing up. So
Sure, of course.
we know you're gearing back up with school starting on August 10th.
Yeah.
So this is kind of the brief respite for those of you who are doing VPK.
Yeah.
Before all that starts again. So we totally get it. But we're here for questions. As I said, we will still have everything available on our website via email. My one piece of advice for email is if you hit the unsubscribe button on emails, unfortunately, all the email blasts, all the emails, everything, you may not get anything from us. So it's kind of an all or nothing kind of deal. So make sure if there are things you want, please stay subscribed so you get all the updates and all the notices from us. Question about VPK contracts.
Sure. Oh, sorry. Do you mind giving me a call? We have remote regard. Oh, yes.
It says for
Of course,
calendar
Nick.
VPK
Yeah.
contract, we mark days down as non-instructional. Do class observers recognize and that they don't come to observe?
Correct.
It's correct. That's correct.
Yeah,
As
they
long
use
as
your
it's a
VPK.
classroom and it's normal operation. So if it's a non-instructional day, that would not be happening.
Right.
So yes, you're correct.
And I do think you also get an option for a couple blackout days. I don't know with VPK. I forget. Do you remember with VPK if
So
they also get
normally
blackout
when
days
you
too?
schedule your window, you can choose some days that you ask they don't come. I know we've had programs asked before because you normally, if you're having, for example, picture day, that's not your typical day and it's a tough day for them to do it. So you are able to, for VPK might be different. Thank you, April.
Yeah, I don't remember. Oh, not for VPK. Okay, yeah, I couldn't
Sorry.
remember which
Okay.
was the day.
Thank you. Yes.
Thanks, April.
School readiness. Thanks for keeping me honest on that.
Yeah, I know. Me too. I couldn't remember. And Nick, yes, of course, I'll give you a call. I did just get something about VPK performance metric. So again, we'll have a performance metric score for this year. I'll send out an email. The state is doing a training on the VPK accountability system on Monday, July 27th from 12 to 2. You'll get 2 in-service hours. It has a DCF reference code. So I'll send an email out about that for you to sign up if that's a training that you'd like to participate in. So yes, Chelsea, we will. We'll get that out. So that you have that. That's good. Because they will release VPK accountability performance metric scores. It'll be in August. It's usually 45 days after the end of the program, the last program. So I want to say it was late August. We got it last year. Oh, Victoria. Thank you, Victoria. VPK blackout dates can be requested when they receive their notice, and they must include their non-instructional days within their request. Gotcha. Thank you. That. Thank you, thank you. Oh, you know what, Nick, too? You know what? I don't know. Sorry, I'm having a side head conversation. We had an issue with setting up your site, and I don't know what happened with that ticket. So I'm going to ask you, Rosemary, before I give you a call. Oh, we're going to refer early last. The performance metric is based on this year's class score, and somebody will have to help me. There's learning gains with the children through VPK Fast,
Class
percentage.
scores.
Yeah, say that again. Your class score, the
Mhm.
learning gains, the number of completers. What was the other thing? There's one other thing. Do you remember?
Let me
Like a
look it
three
up. I can
thing.
tell you.
Yeah, I know.
I'm sorry, my brain just shorted out. I'm looking at
So,
it now.
we were given our very early last 2 weeks of camp. We were given our window. So, but that would be your class score for this coming year, 26, 27. Your performance metric is based on this current year that just ended, your 25, 26 school year. Gotcha. If that was your question. Yeah. And it is 4 things. Chelsea. Where's Chelsea when I need Chelsea? Chelsea would know. It's not something I have totally wrapped my head around. I know
I will
my
look it
part
up
of
and I will
it.
find it, Gina.
Okay.
It is on the tip of my tongue and it's
How
going to
it's
be crazy. So for
calculated
my
is
own
not.
sanity, I'm going to look it up, everybody, and I'm going to be able to tell you. Okay.
Has not been my forte, this one.
Well, while I'm looking, the other thing I'm happy to tell everyone, congratulations for VPK and for all the younger age groups who are setting the foundation. Our readiness rate in Palm Beach County, we're very proud. We made a big jump to 72% readiness last year. That I have to tell you, that's a big jump because so many places in the country are really around 50 to 60%. So we're way ahead of the curve. This year we went from 72% readiness to 79% readiness.
That's
So
awesome.
another 7% increase. I know, April, I agree. Woohoo, right? I mean, this is a big deal. So congratulations to all of you for your VPK classrooms and your younger classrooms who are building all of that foundation. That's a huge win, huge
Yeah.
win. And that's happening because of what's going on in your classrooms. So thank you. We know VPK works. We know early learning works, but this absolutely tells everybody it works. So congratulations to all of you. So I'm vamping, Gina. A, it's really good news. B, I'm
It
going to
is
figure
good.
this out.
Tori beat you to it. So 50% quality classroom instruction measured by
Thank you.
class, 30% child learning gains assessed by FAST, and
Yes.
20% child achievement percentage ready for kindergarten.
Mhm.
That's what it is. So it is only 3 things. Oh, thank goodness. Thank you, Tori. We'll
Thank you for the
post it in
rescue.
there.
Thank you for the rescue.
Very good. Very good. She's quick.
Thank you for the rescue. Much appreciated.
Yeah. So I know. It's only, I seriously think that my brain has reached capacity. I just don't know if there's much more I could put in there as of late. Just erase a few things. My children, we don't need to remember their birthdays. Like that seems silly at this point in time, right? They're old now.
We still have to remember,
What needs to
Janet.
go? Something needs to go.
We still have to remember. I know. I know. I
I
know.
know. Goodness gracious. Anything else we can help with? Any questions or concerns? Access?
All right. If we
Quiet group
don't have
today.
anything, we're not going to hold everybody here. You could maybe
No.
eat lunch,
Yeah.
do all the things that I know on some days are really tough to get done. So we're not going to hold everybody here. If you don't have anything else, that's okay.
Yep. I don't have any other
We're all
announcements.
still
So
here.
we're
We'll
all
also
still
want to make
here.
sure you're getting all the information.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe you just leave this time on your calendars, like you're having this meeting, and you'll know that you'll get that downtime.
Yeah. Really.
It's a thought.
The literacy projects payment. I'm not exactly sure, but usually those go through the Darian and Serena, right? The Andreas team. Do you know?
It should be through the products team. We'll see if we can find out for you. And we'll make a note.
Oh, you're very good.
So we'll find out about the literacy project. We also have, and I'm curious if other people are seeing this, issues with the portal with authorizations. So it looks like we still have an end date showing, but it's coming up as NA, so not applicable.
Carol, do you have, I
Yeah.
don't want you to put the name of the student in there. Do
Or is it
you?
global that it's happening with all of them? If you can say if it's just, please don't put names, absolutely. But if you
Yeah,
could just, if it's some
the majority.
children, not all, if you can let
Um,
us know, just so we
Carol,
can look at
what
it.
school are you with? I don't know. I don't recognize your name. And Gabriela, if your VPK app and contract have been certified, then yes, you can start enrolling your children. If your app and your contract are still being worked on, being reviewed by staff, and are waiting certification, once they become certified, then you'll be able to do the enrollments. So um, if you look in the portal, then you can see the status under the contracting section. So Kinder Cares to offer in-person support sessions or assistance with this. Nick, that's a possibility. In person, they always can do an appointment with our staff in our Palm Springs office. Excuse me, but who can we connect Nick with about having someone come on site? Oh, sorry. Kinder Care.
So Nicholas, it depends, I think, on how many kids, but we can certainly work on that. We do also, so a couple options depending on if it's, and maybe you can help by sharing some details in the chat. So if it's ongoing that you have a parent here or there, we are not just in Palm Springs, we also have locations at Career Source, in West Palm and also in Belle Glade. We're also off of around 45th Street at the health department. So we do have options throughout the community. We also can do support by phone and by chat. So if you can share a little more, are you looking for you have a group of families or one family just to get a better sense? That'd be really helpful. Okay. So it might be, so we'll check with them, maybe a virtual option for families also. And Bridges also offers support as well. So we'll look into that. Good question. Good question.
Okay. Yeah, he's with Boys and Girls Club, so maybe that's something though. We can have someone coordinate with him.
Yeah.
Gina, this is Carol with KinderCare. Can you hear me?
Hey, yes, Carol, how are you?
Hey, so if you want to give me a call on the side, I'm absolutely fine to work with it, but we're noticing this more and more with the authorizations. And because on the main page of the portal where we pull authorizations, it says NA, it's not creating new authorizations, but they're still on the attendance, but the authorization actually has an end date. So we're running into misinformation on both sides.
Okay, so if you're having that sort of issue, I want to give some specific. I mean, each case is different. A lot of times, it could be that the case has gone back and forth. It could be that we're, um, waiting on something. I don't exactly know, but if I'll give you, if
I
you want to
can
give me
email
your
you.
number or you want to email
Mhm.
me something,
Yeah,
I can look up a couple cases and then see what's happening, and we can get a ticket in if we need to.
perfect. We
Okay.
just noticed that it's kind of defaulting to non-applicable. And when we click the actual authorization, there's an end date, but
Mm-hmm.
it's not generating a new authorization, but it's still continuing to have them on the attendance and
Okay.
the authorization's expired. So it's like, are they truly still
Yeah.
good or not, and that type of thing.
Yeah.
So I'll
I
email
gotcha.
you later today and I'll get you that
Okay.
information. Appreciate
All
it.
right. Yeah, thank you. Uh, okay, so it was like, yeah, we had a flyer, didn't we, Erin, with the other.
All the locations?
Yeah,
Yes. And I'm trying to find that because I can put it up in the chat,
yeah, absolutely.
but I definitely can put all the information in the chat, even if I don't grab the visual.
Karen, Gina, this is Ariel. I can upload that flyer with the
Thank
outpost
you.
locations. I'll upload it in the chat. And if you
Thank
go
you.
to YouTube later, I'll also post the link to it in the show notes.
Oh, that'd be great. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Of course. Anything else we can help with, Nick, let us know. And I do have Rosemary checking on your ticket that we had in for the new location. Why it just because we haven't had an update, so let's see what's going on with that. Thank you. We did have it's a couple of VPK events coming up too, right? I want to say there's one in the Lake Park, not Lake Park, I'm sorry, Lake Worth area.
Lake Worth Bridges. So we have a couple of
Yeah.
those coming up. So June 24th, on the afternoon into early evening of June 24th, we have an event at Lake Worth Bridges. So these for VPK providers, these have worked extremely well. We had one last week. I was able to go check it out. And when providers come in, they will be able to, or when families come in, excuse me, they will be able to apply for and receive their VPK certificate all at once. So if they have their proof of their child's age and residency in Palm Beach County and proof that their child is 4 by September 1st, They can come in, and I was watching families, if they had everything with them, it was maybe half an hour, max 45 minutes, and they left with their certificate in hand. So that's the Lake Worth. Ariel's way ahead of me as I chat. That's the event that's coming up. And you can connect with Bridges, and they have that event. We have one more coming up on our side as well. And what I can share about these events is CSC has been kind enough to have backpacks available for these events that they're giving away, that are VPK readiness backpacks, that they're going to partner with us for this last leg. And families are going to leave with a really cool backpack with supplies in it for their VPK child. Families who have applied with us at the other in-person events have gotten backpacks through the coalition, but CSC has been kind enough to partner with us on this part of the venture. So families will receive a backpack as part of it. And the best part, a certificate. They walk out with a certificate. So if you have families that are with you that just have not gotten around to it, we have the one coming up at Lake Worth Bridges on the 24th and the 30th in Palm Springs. And those events in Palm Springs are kind of running all day. That they have families coming in, they have multiple staff there working on it. So families leave with their certificates. And I had a chance to talk to multiple families who came in. I think within that morning, they had done like over 20 certificates. So people were in and out, getting their certificates. That's the best. So if you have families who have not done that yet, please send them to those events. They can still do it online. They can still absolutely apply in the portal. They can do it, like I did it, like at 11 o'clock at night, which super fun. Or they can come see us. Either option's there. But families are leaving with certificates. Please also remind your families, this always seems to be a tricky thing for families. Their talk isn't quite 4, but they're going to turn 4 in this month or August. They're still eligible. So we're trying to get the word out for that, and also reminding families that have certificates, please cash them in. Certificates are only as good as if they come to your VPK programs. So you'll see a lot of messaging on VPK, a lot, because we want your programs to be full. We know you're running quality, great VPK programs. We want to get kids there. We know it works. 79% readiness tells us it's working. But it's like everything, you have to, get in there. So we want to make sure families are applying and they're coming to your programs. But those are the next 2 dates. We will also be at the back to school backpack events. Please, I don't know if I can get that out again. I made it that time. With Palm Beach County on the 1st. These are, of course, for school-age children, but we will be there sharing information about VPK. We won't be doing full registrations. Those events are really busy and very crowded. It would be tough for families to do a full application, but we will be sharing information about VPK at the events on the 1st. And the following weekend on Saturday, we will be up in Riviera Beach at their back to school backpack event, sharing information about VPK, walking parents through the process. We should be able to help them if they want to claim an account, but we won't be doing the full thing. So the 24th and the 30th are the best dates to get families to us. We are going to try to do a couple more events, but it's working, and we want to have families. We want to make it easy as possible. So if this is something you're interested in, please share these out. Please share these out. And families for the one at 7:30 can register right through our website. They can pick a time slot and they can come in on that time. If they're a little bit late, it's okay. Tell them still come. Doesn't matter. We're there all day. And any questions on that, happy to answer them. It was really cool. It was a really cool thing.
Yeah, that is cool. Okay. Cool. I didn't know about those other ones, so that's awesome. See, even I learned something. Okay. Anything else that we can share or assist with? Questions? Okay. Speak
Okay.
now.
This could be 20 minutes back. Everyone can eat your lunch for a second. I think that's everything we have. So we will still see you on provider meetings. Gina, when's the next provider meeting? Those are coming up.
It's
right?
in August. Yes, let's
So
see.
we'll see you
Yep.
soon.
We will see you soon.
We'll see you soon.
When is in August? I don't remember. Hold on. August 20th, our
Okay.
quarterly
We'll
meeting.
just get back to school. We'll get settled. Get our new friends settled.
Yep.
We'll see you then.
We'll see you
We'll
then.
see you then. And stay tuned. We'll have updates on our website. And everyone have a wonderful afternoon.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you,
Bye, everyone.
everyone. Have a great day.
Thanks, Ariel. Thanks, Aaron. Bye.